Evening Troopers. Ow. In fact, just that's the thing that we've established. That's the thing we've established. Just move on. So you probably know that I'm quite a big Aliens fan. I've got the pulse rifle. I've got the mission patches and loads of other stuff. Big fan. And I've also talked about this book earlier on in the year that's like the Aliens Cloning Marines Technical Manual. But what I want to talk about tonight is something I'm a big fan of from that film, which is the Caterpillar P5000 power loader. Now this is the game. Remember the game that came out, Cloning Marines, that was like the worst game in the history of forever ever. Ever? Yeah, it was. It was an on rails, poorly thought out bodge that could have been really quite nice, but it was a mess. And the collector's edition came with this, Dusty, which is a power loader fighting an alien. And isn't that lovely? That's lovely, that, isn't it? So this is a Caterpillar P5000 power loader. So in the future of Aliens and whatever, the Weyland-Yutani future, Caterpillar is still a company and they're still producing industrial vehicles. And one of the industrial vehicles they create is this. Now, this is not a military vehicle in the film. This is essentially, it's a space forklift. Literally a forklift because it's got forklift claws. I just want to show this as well. My friend Jason gave me this and my nephew put this together. Isn't that the cutest there? Here's Ripley in her little loader. That's good. Thanks, Jason. I'm going to show this one because this is like a really this is just an amazing model from the game. Pardon me. So, this is an industrial vehicle and that's why Ripley can fly it and pilot it. Would you pilot this? You wouldn't fly it, obviously. I just said that because I'm an idiot. I think you would pilot it is a reasonable drive, steer, control. Because she was like on the Nostromo, she was the operations officer, wasn't she? She made sure everything happened. So she would have been in charge of the cargo and the supplies and making sure everything was where it should be. So it makes sense that she had a commercial forklift driver's license that would enable her to drive one of these Caterpillar P5000s. It's a versatile piece of equipment. It's got a little welder on it. It's got load points at the top, and apparently you can bolt ballast to the back up to 250 kilogram blocks of concrete to help you carry heavy loads. It's nice. It's a nice design. So much of the stuff from Aliens was pinched from other places and sort of made to look futuristic. Like the APC was an airport tug that you couldn't actually get in it. The dropship was sort of a mixture of like the Black Hawk and the Apache and a few other bits and bobs. Most of the equipment they carry is photography kit. The smart gun arm is a Steadicam rig. The welder is a remote camera. I was watching a film about it the other day. Jim Cameron, he was a model maker before he was a director. I think he just used parts from what he knew, which is photography and film. But the power loader was sort of a novel, brand new idea. And it was great because it gave Ripley... Who'd have thought a female in a sci-fi film? No one complains. Anyway, we're not going to get into that, but we like diversity as long as it's done well. When fans moan about diversity, it's normally because it's done badly. I'm all for diversity. Just do it right. So it made Ripley be able to fight the alien queen on an equal basis because it was like the opposite of Predator. When Schwarzenegger's character Dutch is like stripped of all his combat accoutrements, he's taken down to the basic human, and the basic human fights the Predator and beats him because the basic human is the all-round apex top predator, and technology isn't the solution, and the alien Predator kept all its technology and lost. This is the opposite. This is where humanity uses technology to beat its problems, and it uses the technology of the power loader to beat the Queen. And that's why I like it. And it's a nicely designed exoskeleton, but it looks industrial. In the extended version of the film, we see it being walking around. But I think they cut that out of the main one. So you get like a foreshadowing of it, technical term. And I like it. And I collect lots of things from Aliens, and this is something I do collect. And then, of course, I'm going to show you this again because it's lovely. It's amazing how much detail they get in blocks. It always I'd love to be like a Lego designer. So anyway, that's my main point of this is that first of all, that's called the Caterpillar P5000 power loader, but I bet you didn't know that. Always here to give you a bit of knowledge. Secondly, that even though it's probably the worst game of all time, the Aliens Colonial Marines game collector's edition is one of the best collector's editions ever, because it's got this amazing resin model, which I've shown you lots of. It's got mission patches from the Sulaco and the United States Colonial Marines that are embroidered really nicely. I've got them in a frame up there. You get blueprints of the Sulaco, you get mission briefings, there's Polaroid photos of Hadley's Hope. See, it's brilliant. It's honestly, it's worth buying, just chucking the game out the window and keeping the stuff that comes with it. I think that's pretty much what I did, actually. So anyway, long story short, that's tonight's video. I did a little video earlier that's a little bit shorter as well, talking about films I haven't seen. Who'd have thought I could make that interesting? I think I did. Actually, that bird was probably more interesting. Still getting over that food poisoning. So, in conclusion then, I really like Aliens. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe. Where is it going to be? It's there, isn't it? It's actually there. I'm always pointing to the wrong bit. So subscribe, like, and hit the bell. I don't know what any of that means, but I've seen other YouTubers say it, so it must be cool. And please keep checking back, because I want to grow the channel, and I want people to see it, and I want people to enjoy it like you do. So please share, and let's try and get a few more watching. And hopefully, me and you, we can keep having these chats for a while. That is, unless my people from the planet find me and take me back there so I can answer to my crimes. It's funnier in my head. Bye!